you get any more scalps after this?
No, I wasn't even looking at the market.
I don't blame you.
I just left it alone.
I don't blame you. I tell you, when it looks like this, I'm uninterested, completely turned off.
Exactly, same here. Like I was like,
I'm good.
after I got off the floor, I was done.
I took one quick scalp, but I knew it was gonna be a quick scalp. Literally 58 seconds, to be exact.
That's hilarious.
Literally, it just exploded 10 points. I was like, well, there you go, ATM, boom. So, I think
I
right
mean,
now,
my setup still didn't show up.
yeah. See?
In that hour window, it still didn't show up. So
Hey, at least you stuck to your
I
discipline.
mm-hmm. And here we go, right here. This was that hour, and there was no fair value gap whatsoever. That's actually kind of ugly.
They gave us nothing.
Mm-mm. But let's see what we looking at today. So what are we gonna do today? I know we kind of planned out the last few sessions.
Um, so we said we're gonna check where a lot of the breaker trends are. Um, we're also
Okay, I
gonna
still have all this beautiful stuff on here
amazing,
from last time.
literally crazy.
Where is our candle from this week?
Here we go with that two-legged move. We almost there.
Yep. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called?
What is it?
Those six.
The two-legged move. It's like, oh, before it was like, man, I wonder how we could ever reach there. Now I'm like, all right, any week now.
806 is where we're going.
Any week now, we're there. What are we now? What are we at now? 134. Literally, we need one more big up day. That's it.
What is today?
I'll tell you what though, I like that 30-minute chart. I've been using it.
Word. I like the hour. The hour is my favorite.
Yeah. Same exact strategy. Yeah, I like looking at the hour, then I'll go down to the 30 when I see something interesting.
Yeah, the 30 is where I draw my is usually where I draw my gaps,
Yeah.
like my in logs and my in dogs.
Right. Give me 1 second. Yo, brother. Yo, Wagwan.
I didn't know we were doing it.
Yeah, man, ready.
So you're in.
Oh, backside. We think say there with you, man. Cause ain't a damn thing going on, brother. I'm on I'm online right now, though. I thought you was about to come over here, but I was like, yeah, but we'll call you back, man. Alright, look at man. Make sure this guy. You know, like, you ever have those friends, Coach Amy? They're like, they don't call you, or like family member, they don't call you before. He called me like when he's about to be outside my house. They're like, hold
Mm,
on, bro.
I might be one of those people. No,
Yeah, he called me like very
I
outside.
might be that family member. Like, hey, I'm at your door.
I'm like, alright, bro. What if I wasn't here? He's funny,
Right.
but he knows though.
When I'm out, I'm out. And when I'm like, when the feeling hits me, I'm like, oh, let me go see who to who.
Right.
I mean, this is some really nice distribution though. Like, I can't lie.
That's right. That
I
is
don't think
definitely
we're gonna
right.
get
And I'm
there.
telling you. And you could see it.
Okay, what if we get to 806 and reject? Would that be crazy
No, because
in the next quarter?
we still need a break of that trend line,
Yeah.
technically. pushing down to that trend line and just bouncing out of there.
Mm, okay. Well, I don't have another chart to use, so I'm gonna have to erase all this stuff, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah. Now, what do you mean? What are we gonna do now? I thought
Um, what?
I thought we were just gonna look at this and see what we see, and you kind of like. So is it it's always in the manipulation? Did we already go over this? I feel like we already did kind of.
Yes, we did.
Right. So the break is always in the manipulation.
Yep.
I'm writing this down. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so I have it written down here actually. So shall we review?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so 2016, let's go back, especially for the people who were not here for the first three sessions and might be watching this live.
Right.
Thank you guys for being here.
That's right.
Uh, 2016, we were in XAMD year, and we found our trend, our inherent trend, and it's really nice. But in the manipulation and distribution phase, we also found ourselves in a box. And Coach Terrence um, figured out that not only are we looking at the legs from the breaks of this trend line, but also we're looking at the like the breaks of the box, right? So if the trend line breaks in a certain area, right? That's like I'm still, I'm still. Yeah, but like we're looking for a break out of the box and then a retest of the box. And then that retest of the box is going to give us our new trend.
That's right.
So is this the new extreme right here for this price movement?
So that little box, that's what I call a failed breakout. Right?
This is a breakout.
Yeah, because you see how everything
Okay.
was in the box, and then we literally
Yeah.
push outside the box. But then the key is, as soon as we push outside that box, we just instantly the next push down we have is a higher low. That's how we know it's really in play. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah. That candle should have been red, right? But it's green.
Yep. Yep. That's savagery right there. That's it. Murder scene.
Everybody dies.
Right. Yeah, that's really crazy though, because they went long, wick down, went back down, wick. Just literally killed both people. I was telling
Yep. Both sides.
I told Neil wheelbarrow. He was like, he don't know what I mean, but that's what I mean. Like both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
And then we retested the box before we took
Yeah.
off in this new trend.
Key thing too, right? That same one. I'm telling you what I started wanting to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes these are second entries. That same thing I was showing you today, right? So you see that bar we were talking about, the 3 bar,
Yeah.
the one that's supposed to be red.
Yep.
From there, if you start counting for bars that break below, you see one entry short, that red bar.
Yep. One.
Yep. Then it goes back up, and then what's that other red bar? That's just 2 now. Right. So that one is literally.
The 2 is the one you get in on.
Yeah, we love when that fails, right? So we would enter on that next green bar because it's perfect. You just do a double bar entry, and your stop has to go below the red bar, and let it ride.
For 1,057
Yeah.
point 50 cents.
Yeah.
Until we
Literally.
reach the box.
Literally, and it really is crazy too because most of the time when I think it's gonna reverse, I realize it's just people taking profit at that target, and then it's just gonna keep going. Like the break of the trend line might even just be the people reaching the target, taking profit on some. Then you get that other two-legged move down, right where the 3 is, So you see, I'm just keep following that little connection piece, right where that red 3 is at the bottom.
Right
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
Oh,
That's yeah, that
you
one.
said
No, yeah.
which one?
That's it. The
There's
first
two
one you
of
did. The
them.
first one.
This one up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, that's another two-legged pullback, huh? And
Hmm.
it went up once, came back down. That's second. So, and we know we're not supposed to sell, right? So we just wait till that 3 bar comes into play. Take that long. Back to the high.
Wait. So where do we start counting? So this was our two. This was our two. We got in.
Okay. Yeah, I was just
And
counting from the top
we
now.
did, we didn't break until here, right?
Yeah. So I wasn't counting from the bottom now. I was counting from the top.
Oh,
But yeah.
okay.
So you see now I'm looking for the long. So of course I'm looking for the short to get trapped, but I'm also keeping in mind right here I'd really like the second entry long. You see? So if you count from the top of that move,
Right here.
yep, that's 0. Then it broke down on that red bar. So then it broke back
Okay.
up, right? That first green
Wait,
bar.
which one is zero? This one?
The
The big
zero,
one?
the zero is at the top. The 0 is the green bar at the top.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. That's not.
this bar is zero.
Yep. Exactly. So 0, then it breaks down,
Okay, yep.
and then you get that 1. That's the first attempt higher, right?
And then there's two.
Comes back down, and then the second, even that you can. That's what you call like a visual two-legged move down. Like you can see that those two red pieces kind of look familiar, right?
Yeah, they look like almost exactly the
Right.
same.
And I'm sure if we measure it or whatnot, it's almost the same, if not the same. And then, you wait till that fails and you try to get in on the long because that would be the second time we're gonna go higher.
Okay, we can totally measure this.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, but even better, this is fire. Alright, so I got manipulation so far for breaker trends.
Wait. Before I do that, let me just like this. This is too big. So this is 0
Mm-hmm.
right here. This green
You could even
bar.
say the top of the red bar is 0, but just the last highest point, the bar with the
Okay.
last highest point, that's 0.
Okay.
Boom.
I feel like that to be higher. I
Yep.
mean bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this down move is 1, right?
I'm not counting the down move, so I'm looking for the break below.
Oh, wait, this?
Yeah, that's 1. But remember, for me to get a break above, I need a break below, right? Like it's not gonna be break above. I'm counting. It's like I'm looking. This is the high. I need it to break down. Then I could get that first entry long. You see? If it
Okay,
doesn't break,
where I got confused.
yeah. No, we were
Um,
counting. So before we were counting the down move.
Yeah.
Remember? So you gotta. That's where like the pivot is kind of, I guess, not the easiest to explain, but you can look for either or, right? If you really know what you're looking for, like you can look for the second attempt down to fail, which kind of happens right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could look for a good bar of that to enter. But then if I'm really looking for a prime setup for a long, it would easily be the second entry long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is what I remember you telling me in the first place was the second, like, excuse me, the second break
Yeah.
that failed to the downside
Yep.
would give us our long.
Yep. We would enter. I mean, this is not the best bar, but it's kind of a signal bar, right? But if we wanted to enter this, we would enter right above the body of that red bar.
I mean, they're pretty similar,
What, like,
238, 91.
yeah, like 50 points? Yeah, like, and the 50 points is just to make sure they wreck whoever's trying to really go short.
Especially this one right
Yeah,
here.
that's just, literally, you can see it's just to wreck. It's just to wreak havoc and go back. And so What's that
For
red bar?
some,
You see that red hammer to the left?
yeah,
Yeah, what's the low of that one? Let's see.
55, 50,
50.
50,
Yeah, okay. And then they go, where do they go on that one?
55, 60, 25.
Yeah, see?
So
Just,
this is what ICT would call relatively equal lows.
yeah.
And so when I see something like that, I am thinking that there's a possibility that we're going to come back to this area.
Hmm.
And remember, we did, right? We had a revisit of this box. Like if I zoom, oh, wait, zoom out without making this look crazy. Where's that revisit to the box?
Yeah, it's one of them.
Right in here, we had that revisit to the box. So it's
Uh-huh.
not exactly a revisit to this area, but I definitely think that if we ever get like, any type of move down, and you see we had some relatively equal lows right here too that got taken out.
Yeah.
Um, that's usually like a pattern that, or a liquidity draw that price is going to want to run for. But we're in a hardcore uptrend, so
Yep.
not really seeing this get hit anytime soon. But
And of course, this is all hindsight, whoever is listening, whatever.
yeah,
But
totally.
if you know it's an uptrend, like this is literally what I do in my day trading. If I know it's an uptrend, I am just sitting. I'm not getting in on on green candles. Just like green candles that just started green. I'm not. So it's basically what you would have to do in this situation. I'm waiting for the red candles to just get obliterated. Because I know it's an uptrend. You can see, like Coach Amy said, massive uptrend. Do I just buy when everybody's buying? Sure, you can. Go ahead. I like to buy when people are selling, though. It's like the peak. It's like the next peak where I feel like is a good stop loss place.
Yeah, and that's exactly what ICT teaches as well. He teaches to buy when people are selling. So, like in this case, there's a fair value gap right here. So, Coach Roach trying to get you to be able to see these a little bit more
Yeah,
clearly.
yeah, I'm seeing them clear as hell. That's good.
Yeah, so there's no wick overlap on this candle or on this candle. So when this wick came down into this area, that was what we were doing, was filling a fair value gap. And if you know that's happening, especially in your trend, then you would feel confident adding to your position at this point and then adding to your position at this point because you are already in the trend at the revisit of the, at the, this area right here.
Right.
So these would be opportunities to add.
Technically, if you trust the trend line, you can add on that green bar lower too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Down more, down more.
Which one? This one?
Yep, because that's also another second attempt lower. If you count
Yep.
all the way from the bottom, it goes one, pull back, two.
Mm-hmm.
So even the little doji bar that we want to take higher, technically that's not a second attempt lower, that's a third, but that's what we definitely clearly, like I said, peak, and that's a higher low. You can see
Mm-hmm.
it's higher than the other one, so you can still,
Yep.
play with it.
I mean, can you imagine having been sitting in this, this 2016
Yeah,
or like SPX or something like that?
I'm sure some people are
Yeah,
somehow. Um,
they rich. Uh,
let's see. All right, what else do we got then? So we went up.
this is a really interesting pattern. What do you call this?
Yeah, that looks like another two-legged move down. And where they start to make the move again.
Kind of looks like this, but bigger.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you think we could measure that one?
From from bottom to top
Yeah,
or
yeah.
top to bottom?
It don't matter. Yeah, bottom to top is fine. Just so we know. That's 870.
Yeah, 907.
Okay, 30 points. Okay. And you would already
So it's
have this.
all kind of within.
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't say always, but
Yeah, usually, right? Within like 1,000 point range. And you eat at least a 50 point range when it comes down to the points. So
hmm
that red bar again, where the trend line starts at the bottom.
it's right here.
Okay. So if you count from the bottom of the red wick, the next to it, that's the second attempt lower. The one to the left, the big one. Yeah. If you count from that bottom, you
So this
notice.
is row.
Mm-hmm. You'll go up, right? Go up, then you get that 3 bar. That's the first time lower,
Yeah, this is one,
right? Then it
and
goes
then
up,
it's
and that
two.
that whole thing is 2,
Yeah,
right? So now
yeah.
you should be entering there technically on the green bar, right?
Mhm. Well, yes, and we got a lower highs. I mean, a
Higher low,
higher
yeah,
low.
yeah, right. So technically you entered there. If you want to be patient, maybe like myself, right? Because I don't like that bar. Then you still get another entry, which you really have to take this one, because then it goes up, right? So now you're counting from the top, the little red one at the top,
hmm
right? You count from there, yep, and then you go down. All those break below, we know, and then you get boom. That's one. And then it
Oh
breaks.
wait, one is this whole move right here.
Yep, exactly. And then it breaks below,
Mhm.
and now you're
Two.
getting 2, and you gotta take that. Have to.
And we're taking it long.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like this one as much as I like the other.
Uh huh.
This was kind of just a little bit confusing for
Yeah.
me.
Just think about, like I said.
Counting the tops versus counting the bottoms.
Yeah.
Or
It
the
just all depends what you're looking for. But it's the
hmm
same thing. If you're only comfortable counting the bottoms, count the bottoms. Forget about it. You'll
hmm
naturally start counting the top when you count the bottom. It's just sometimes I'm not counting the bottoms because it's an uptrend, right? So
hmm
it's kind of sometimes hard for them to even make those 2 push down. They can't do it, you know. I have to wait for the one, boom, it comes back, and then they finally do a push down, and then it eventually turns into the second try higher. Usually, sometimes the second try down will just end up being a second entry long, anyways.
hmm
Right? But
I wonder if this is what we're gonna get like early in the year next year, right? So we're gonna get like a push and then like a big drop.
I mean, next year is the AMDX, right?
Yeah, so the next year is AMDX. So I think it's possible we could see some crazy consolidation movement like this. But I mean, thinking about this as consolidation is crazy because this is still 870 points.
Yeah, but at least we'll know. Like, don't fall in love with it because it's gonna reverse at some point. But we can ride the wave down for a bit.
Mm, yeah. Yep. And look for our higher time frame thing that's going to get us back in. So right here, that it would be this fair value gap right here.
Yeah.
Where's my rectangle? Where's my rectangle? See how we just touched into that fair value gap right there.
Yeah, and it literally just comes right back over there to the right,
hmm
just to take a dip in reverse. Um, hmm. I feel like there's Loki another trend line.
Where? Here?
Yeah, somewhere there. Has to be. You notice how like those are the things I'm like has to be because like
Well, yeah, because look, we had two touchbacks,
yeah,
right? And here is the trend right here.
yeah. When they're like
Starting.
okay, certain things aren't for sure in trading, I'm like man, this is though. It has to be some sort of pattern.
I
Yeah.
might have to take this off.
You see if you bring it to the edge, yeah, and then bring down the bottom a little bit and bring it in more.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Bring down the bottom
So like,
like this?
yeah, and then push it in now inside. Try to get the edge. Yeah, a little more up. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. See how you got the edge of those bars right there?
Yeah. I thought we wanted the wicks too.
Uh, just all depends.
Mm,
I like when the wick goes over the trend line and then comes back in. It's like really showing me there's support there. Yeah, like I said, technically again the trend line will help you. Once you can find it, it'll help you.
mm, mm. These are just opportunities to add
Right?
at
That
the
was
end
a
of the year.
And that red one was savage now that you look at it, right? Because right where the break of the trend line is, that's where the manipulation is. They come back down and manipulate there again.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right? So, yeah. Let's try to see if we see any more. For a second. Technically, we got. You have a double top if you want to take a short. And now you have to be definitely, you know, you have to play the trend line rule to the T on this one.
Here?
Yeah, because you got a break.
Yeah.
You got a new extreme technically in that double top. Now this is a ballsy one. You really got to shoot for that one if you want to enter. But like,
Okay, where's the break?
you see the break, that green one, that first green one. The red technically, but the green is definitely a solid break.
One.
Right? Then you see it go higher.
And then this is the new extreme.
Right? Then it just does a double top in reverse. It's kind of like that little move we were looking at today with Nia. And I was like, yeah, great move. Like, it just made a little green bar. It was a little shiesty, but new extreme.
Well, that was definitely the thing at the end of this year.
Yep. And what is this quarter? Like, what is this level? Or
This quarter?
Yeah. X.
Right now?
Okay, so X is, and you said X is reversal.
Yes.
Oh no, not this quarter. That last one we were looking at. My bad.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, my bad. So you see, like, this is what I mean, yo. Like, you're knowing of these quarters, and if you add the trend line, you could be aggressive. The only time I'll be aggressive is if I know, a possibility of a possible target or other stuff adding up. Like me taking a double top right here, why? It's been going up. It could easily just come back. But if I know
Right. But if you know that the double top is leading to a
X,
reversal,
right, then I'm like, okay, that makes complete sense to me now, right? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Then you're like, I'll risk the cash. I feel like if you don't know that, I'm not risking the cash. No way. But if I know that for sure, like my rule is there. Like today, the trendline rule told me what's up. All I needed was a red bar. That engulfing red bar, if I'm, again, thinking X, thinking reversal, thinking all this stuff, I'm getting in on that red bar. Stop is going right above that red bar. That whole entire move, like 2-3 points.
That's perfect because that's like right at the top of structure.
Right?
And at that point, I think this was like the highest point in the NASDAQ. Right? So none of this had happened yet. It was just here.
And now, let's do something real quick. Can you measure from the top of that move down to the bottom of the green wick?
The green wick here?
Yep.
Make sure this is precise.
Let's copy and paste that real quick.
Copy and paste it?
Yeah, just to see. Or whatever you be done. and
No,
then
yeah,
move
this
it to
can
the
be it.
top of that red wick. Yep. So again, we know the target. How? Remember, this is I always have to say, like, remember, this is all random, and this isn't like something we just like made this chart, but like, okay, it goes lit like directly to that point. And we have that box. So if you're in the short, you know you probably should get out. Come on. You got break new extreme. You got to the target. You got two legs down. You got support now. Get out. Even if you wait till that green bar come out down, you know, you're in good enough points. That's about like 2,300 points.
That's nice.
Yeah. Off the double
Yeah.
top, looking for reversal, looking for two legs down. This is literally how I form those long-term trades, right? Because I'm in the trade, then gratefully when it works out, I get a leg. So now I'm like, I'm definitely not getting out because I'm just looking for all that down move to be the connection piece. And then when that connection piece ends, I'm looking for the other leg.
The
Just
thing that would be hard for me though is knowing that these are weekly candles. So we did all this come down this week right here. And then this next week, we almost retraced, like, we retraced over 50% of this candle right here.
yeah,
Even though it did come back down and, it wicked down, that still would have
yeah, but
really,
you
elevated the
you
next
already in
trade.
profit though.
But I was already in profit,
Yeah.
right? Because I did from this first leg.
And
So,
remember, we're focusing on the process. So technically, right? I see that happens to me all the time when I'm literally in a trade, right?
hmm
I see that bar, so you have to see it the same way. You just can't look. But if you're really worried about it, I just move my stop to the top of the red wick because now if we count from the top where we get in, that's another
hmm
second attempt higher, right? Now think about like what we're looking
yeah.
for. Before we were looking to take the second attempts higher. Now it's a downtrend though. Should I be buying now? No. So you see that's how I start to do the flip.
Wait. What, the second attempt higher. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I'm still not there.
You got it.
So this is 0,
Yep. Come all the way down, right?
and this is 1,
Yep. Come
and
back
then
down,
this is 2.
right? So if you're nervous, I put my stop above my second entry long.
Yeah.
And then you get the new extreme, I move my stop right to the new extreme. I don't care what nobody says. As soon as if I'm in the trade that long and the trend's playing out, I'm moving into the new extreme. Once I get some clearance and it hits my two-legged move, I'm moving my stop to the two-legged move. I've seen it right away. Right away it reverses. And right away I get a new extreme. So I know it's supposed to reverse. It's like 3 things telling me to get out the trade and not be greedy.
hmm
But yeah, once again, this is how we find the connection piece. And once I see that two-legged move down play out, right, and the buying starts, this is when I want to get back on the buy train because I already had one leg up to the left,
Not only that, you also have the break in the new extreme. So,
right?
and the revisit of this box right here.
So now, like I said, when you draw up like this and you have all this information, it's like all the information just adds up, right? If I start putting it in, like, should I take a long here? Well, there is a box here. Well, there is a new extreme. Well, it's like, bro, put on the trade. Like, by the time you start thinking about it, it's like, oh shit, I'm just gonna put it on. Whatever. If it doesn't work, it's like, this is great analysis though. Like, this is a great probability. And again, yes, hindsight, but these are the things you gotta take without seeing the result. Just be ready to take that play right there.
I mean, and this is perfect. Like this one right here. Let me just get this out of the way real quick.
Yeah.
This was perfect because we opened at, I don't have my thingy. We opened at 60.49.75, right? So we opened here, we went down first, and then we came back up.
Bro, once again, this is the savagery that you must partake in. If you're looking, there's no easy trades, but if you're looking for more stress free kind of just momentum trade, you gotta take that. You're getting a 10 point push at least. And if you see that reversal, I don't usually get in that early anymore. Again, I wait for bar close. But again, if you have all these stuff, right, adding up, and you really so convinced and you want to just risk 20 points, you can already be in that trade when that wick comes back up. Because
Right. Well, this really tricked people, like Neo says, trick people off the streets because it opened below. It opened below where this candle closed.
Right.
This red candle, and so people thought that it was going lower.
Yep. And again, I'm in the trade, but I'm gonna think what would be so absolutely an ambush if I was just a long person though. If I was waiting to buy, what would be the ambush? That right there. You already see they tried to do it once before, right? With the little green one that got wicked out. But it didn't happen only because we needed the new extreme. So then when the new extreme, it's like people holding the dogs, right? Soon as the new extreme is like, they just let go of the leash and it's over. You can't stop it now.
It's like bye.
Yeah, it's out of there. So again, if you want to be aggressive, nice 20 point play. That's $400 for like, come on, bro. $400? No. And people might.
And then when you think about your stop loss placement, that it's so easy. Like if you're getting in at this area and you're also looking at getting in the long here once this fails.
I don't know. And yes, it's not this easy while you're live trading all the time, but it should be after a while, right? Like I should be in the trade and I should be, while I'm in the trade, draw the trend line. Or before I'm in the trade, I should already have the trend line. So it's like people are like, oh, why wouldn't you get out on the red candle like you were saying? If I'm really, really convinced on the play and trusting the trend line rule and trusting my levels and all this, that's how you don't really get out. Because no matter how much this thing's playing with you, you're just like, nah, I know the plan. It come back and stop me out, or it come back. I should already be in profit. So again, come back, I'm closing out, or come back and stop me out. Oh well, but I know what I was going for. And it just sucks, right? Because no matter if we're in this play the whole time, if you come out and you stop yourself out on that green bar coming up right there, and it drops down, you're gonna feel like you did nothing right for the day. Like you're gonna be like, you might just feel like that. I don't know. That's how I used to feel. Like, damn.
It keeps going.
Like, yeah, damn. Now I'm missing out. How did you miss out? You have like so many ticks, but because you know what's supposed to happen in your mind. And that's what you're thinking. The only way we could know is if we do all this back testing right here.
I don't know. For some reason, the candles this week have just been like not like this.
Not at all.
Not this intuitive. I'm like, what is this that I'm looking at?
Yeah, but when you start looking at it, like you see, I look for the specific candles. That's how right away some days I get on and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just turn this off, because I know what I'm looking for. So when I see like this little play and they're wicking out half bars and then wicking out the other half of the next bar, it's like, no way, this is not it.
Yeah, I know it's like this right here.
Yeah, you see, that's not it. But even though, if it did turn green, that is it though. You can see, like, that's why I wait for the color change. Certain stuff like that.
But it didn't turn green.
Didn't turn green. See, it didn't turn green. So it's like, the sellers are still here. I don't really want to risk it yet. You see that green bar though? That one that ticks below and then comes back green. That's it.
Yeah.
All day. I'm in there. I mean, yeah. And you could do the same thing on that 3 bar, right? The green one. If you're just looking for a break in a retest, you should be in that play again. But again, it's not every play you want to be in or get in. So either you're still holding your trade, you know, um, or you're out already. And just why I'm always, I'm waiting for profits. I'm holding for profits. Yes, I'm trying to hold the trade, but when do you move your stop loss? When the freaking target gets hit. I don't care. When my target gets hit, I'm doing it. When I have enough cash in my account one day where I could be like, I don't care about nothing, sure, I'll just leave it running or something. But right now, I'm collecting, bro.
I like to have my target already like in my brain before I get in.
See, there you go. Yeah, I do
Like
like that though. It's
want to
more relaxing and more okay. I have a plan. As soon as you get that new extreme, get out, get out, get out. Okay, so now this aggressive down move comes in, right? So maybe you're not in. Okay, this happens all the time. They go and they make a whole trend line, new extreme, nothing to get in there at all. But now we get a zero. So you see, this is where I mean like you flip down now. Now I'm starting to count from the bottom, right? Exactly. So now that's my zero. What am I gonna look for? It's starting to go up, aggressive. I have a whole leg. I can measure that whole leg back up. And then what am I going to look for? It's going up, so now I'm going to look for the 2 times they try to go short, right?
Yeah. So here.
Again, sometimes now it's going to be like, that's it. I feel like it's just popping out to you now. You're like, yeah, it's right there. Yep.
But it's those threes, man.
See? I don't know what the 3 bar is, but that's my favorite bar, I guess, because that's my bar.
And this is the next break below right here.
Yeah. So the three bar is when it breaks both sides. Huh?
Where?
No, I'm asking you. Is that what it means?
Yeah. So looking at the previous candle, you see how we went above the high and below the low?
Yeah.
That's what the 3 candle does. It engulfs the entire range of the previous candle.
Okay, so technically then, I don't know what indicator that is. I have to get this because then the 3 bar is usually the bar that I look for. That's my boosty bar. I don't know what
this is a compound 3 right here.
Yeah.
Right. So looking at this bar and then these 2 that follow, we took out the high first and then we took out the low.
Right.
Range. Because this didn't take out the low. This only took out the high.
Yeah. And you see, now you just have to match it up with the count. It's not ever going to be every 3 bar, maybe, but almost, maybe, because it almost looks like it to me. The next trade I see is add another 3 bar.
So this going up to what our break and new extreme, we didn't both on the same candle.
Yeah, technically that's not our break. Our break is just our break just happened now. Below that.
This is the break.
Yeah, and we're still in looking for the new extreme.
Oh, got it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one. There isn't one, so we would have stayed in this if we got in here.
Yeah, so I wouldn't add that one. I would add where the 3 is. So where'd you get the first break below? Hold on, because you said 1. What was the 1 for?
So this was 0.
Uh-huh.
And then the first break below was this one, this 3 candle right here.
Okay.
And then the second break below was this move right here, this compound 3.
Oh yeah. See, you're definitely right. I didn't even see that big green candle for a second. I don't know why I thought that one broke below. So the one on this trade is aggressive, but it's still a good entry. But 2 is clearly the prime entry, right? And then you even get another higher low with that 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For a second, I thought that 3 bar was like the second as well.
This was all one down move, and then
Yeah.
we broke above.
That 3 bar is aggressive. That's another good entry. The 1 bar
Yep.
is another good entry. And what's so, you know, holy shit, market's dropping like crazy right now. I don't know why.
Is
Or
it?
maybe just my screen. Maybe just my screen. I don't know.
You're like, don't look, don't look.
Yeah, no, the 60 minute candle is nuts right now though. It did just go insane. It's like
I want to see.
okay, yeah, pull it up. I know she.
I want to see.
Let's see. It went from. Damn, yeah. It looks so aggressive, but not really. 116 down to 80. It looks big, but it's really not that.
I mean, that is pretty.
Pretty solid though, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty big shit.
And, and
Didn't I tell you though that it was going to come down here if it came
yeah.
below the 50% retracement? I was like, it's going to come down into this area and
Right.
probably try to retest this order block right here from the 1 minute time frame.
Can we do? Can I show you a little 2K play real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, hold on, cause I don't want to. This is perfect. You're learning to count, so this is perfect for you. All right, so watch this. You can see my chart right here.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Can you zoom in?
Oh yeah. You can see the chart, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So just follow me. This is 0.
Yep.
All
Wait. Which one 0?
this one.
The green one.
The green
Okay.
2, right?
Yes.
All the way down. Nothing breaks above, right? Until this one,
Yep. So that's 1.
right?
Uh-huh.
Nah. It said no. It is LOL. Somebody telling us the market was dropping on the thing. Okay, so this is 1.
Yeah.
Break below. What is this?
Yep.
2, right?
2.
Now,
Yeah.
remember, this just happened, so fresh data. But like, do you see it now, or do you know? I don't know.
Yeah, so what got me confused when me and you first started chopping it up like this was I was counting every single candle, not the move. And
Oh,
so I was like, wait, what?
oh yeah.
I don't understand. How is this 1 and this is 2 and blah blah blah.
Nah.
But now I can see that entire 2 move that went, to the upside before we
Right.
broke down.
And you see, now look how I just add context, right? I got this down
Mhm.
move. I could draw the trend line. For a fact, you can see this, right? It's gonna match on the back somehow, right? Boom, got the trend line.
We got our break.
Should I be looking to go long? No.
Heck no.
Right?
Has retested the trend line as support? Heck no.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Somebody's.
I can't see the chat.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing it. They were saying that they couldn't see the screen. My bad. I forgot I had switched over to my thing. Hold on. So, right, we got this downtrend. Now, I know I'm not supposed to be going. What is happening? Market's closing? Okay. I know I'm not supposed to be going long, but I'm going to wait for the longs to get trapped. Right? And I'm going to look for a solid signal bar. What's a solid signal bar? Even though
that little red hammer right there.
So
prime. Hammer.
Yeah, so prime. Even though it's not below the 21, I would try this because I got this downtrend, and I got multiple things telling me what.
That we're in a downtrend.
Right, that we're in a downtrend, and I've been looking for 2 legs down, all rising. We had one major leg down. I start the leg here, and the target is where. Remember, this just happened. I didn't just draw this. I had this here already, so.
Oh, this was your 3rd leg down.
Right. We had one big one. We had the connection piece. This little up move is the connection piece, and then we started the down move, and then it literally ended right there. And if we go over, we can see that's literally right where we just bounced. So that's my target for the day, right? So I'm just showing you
Yeah.
how I would be looking for definitely this trade. Then I have the downtrend, so I know I'm looking for this low at least. All right. This is also our 7:30 p.m. open from yesterday for me.
Of course.
All right. But like I said, if you all that you're looking for the short, is if as if all that wasn't enough, you could draw a trend line. But before we draw the trend line, we can count 0 from this bottom one, right?
Mhm.
Go up, come down once,
One.
go
Yep.
up. This is gonna be our what?
Two.
This is gonna be our 2. So look, notice how this is our 2 for the downside that is coming off of our failed 2 to the upside.
Mhm.
And that's what I call perfect. The Not perfect because I want it below the 21, but like I said, I would try this one. If I get stopped out, that would be fine with me. Because I have now another trend line here that I draw that got a break, new extreme, also telling me we're gonna reverse. You see how this same trend line down that I'm looking to get a new extreme, I like to make sure this little one in between, the connection piece, also got its new extreme, so that it's safe here to go short. I know I'm looking to go short, then I'm definitely gonna enter.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so.
This was literally fine. What? Nah, it happened before.
Mm.
You know what, low key, bro, I wish I seen this. But
Hey,
it's
Coach
not-
Amy.
Hey.
This is not my time to trade, you know. I finished at 2:30, but damn, they couldn't do this earlier.
I know. Like
This,
morning time.
yeah, this was crazy. I took this little one here, but I just want to show you this real quick so it's fresh in your mind. Like you see this two-legged move up, yeah?
Mhm.
You remember how we were looking before, how it's there, and we had those two big legs down. You can see this is just a visual two-legged move. Like look at this little back thing right here, right? My backdrop.
Mhm.
You see that? Like that's literally perfect. This one is perfect. The only thing we could have more perfect is if it stops at the 21 and gives us that bar there. But all day, you got
Perfection.
yeah, all day you gotta try this. I just know. I'm telling you, I just know what I'm looking for. But look at this one right here. I took this here. I've had this up move. Right? So I was looking for, what am I looking for? Everybody's starting to go short. But if I have an uptrend, should I be going short yet? No. So I just sit and wait. They went down once, came back up. They went down twice. I didn't want to take it because it didn't clear the 21. But when I saw this bar right here go below the 21 and come back up, I had to get in on it. Just to the new high for a quick scalp. You see? But
Yeah, that was a good move.
this
Did you
is-
get out at the top or
Yeah, I
close to
just-
the top
Yeah, I
of
got
the
it right
box?
here. Right here at the purple.
And that was 10 points?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I just got right out. But you see what I mean? Like, just look, this is the opposite, but this is the same thing. And technically, I guess, like I said, see this is the one Neo was talking about?
Mhm.
Look at this uptrend. Tight, break, new extreme, right? And we got the break, the overshoot that was telling us it was supposed to go down, and we got new extreme. If this bar was just like this bar, or even the bar right here, that's an easy entry.
Yeah.
Alright.
But it was green.
But it was green, so
We didn't like it.
just went to my bed. Just went to my bed. It's not my scene. But yeah, you see what I mean? That
Yeah.
if you just keep literally looking for that all the time, it'll just start popping out at you. You'll be like, come on, no way.
Are you trying to look for that on the on the what's it called? The minute time frames, not the tick chart.
Oh well, I think this thing works anywhere. That's why I told you, like, when I start trading the stocks and stuff. No, that was the 2K tick chart just now. This right here is Coach Amy. This is a different chart right now. what we were on before.
Let's go to the equivalent for the day and see if we can see that same thing.
Yeah.
Where are my candles though?
But that's so prime. That's so prime. I don't care what you're looking at, what time frame. If you can notice that same exact movement, you can capitalize.
Okay, so I don't know what time that stuff was happening on your chart.
Just now? Which one? The one from like just now at like 15:46?
Yeah, whatever we were just looking at, the legs that did the thing.
Yeah, this says 15:46. I don't even know what time that is. What is this?
15:46 is 3.
3:46.
Is that right?
Yeah. All right, boom, right there. You can tell already. Just count from the bottom. Right away, you'll see the same move. 0, 1, and you need to enter on that too.
What 2? Where's 2?
Right, that red bar. When it breaks below that green bar, you want to look for that new extreme.
Right here. Okay. Yeah.
And right, if you draw a trend line on that little move coming down, the one
right here.
No, the one before, like go up.
Oh.
Yes. The move right there to the left. There's something around there, because notice they go make that new extreme, and then they're out. So I'm always looking for it. I love, even like if I'm not in the trade, that's why I'm always drawing. I love to find a trend line, because I'll just wait for the manipulation, aka the break, and get in on the new extreme. I don't need to be in. I'm not gonna force myself to be in the trade. That's all right.
So which one's the break? This one? Or is this the brick?
That's a brick right there at the back, and then you got the green one as the break, right? See that break?
Mm-hmm.
And instantly, yeah, all right.
And then once we break below, that's our entry.
Yep.
Into
And
this
all I'm
downward.
looking for them to take out the low and get out. $27 points. Call it almost $300. What's it called? No, almost. Sure. Depends how many contracts I guess you're doing.
Yeah, depends on how many contracts you're doing.
But 20 points, one contract is 400. 30 points, you got almost 600.
5 contracts.
5 contracts, you're in, what is that? Like $2,000.
27, 25, or 75.
Yeah. Because $100 a point. That's 5 contracts.
Yeah.
So again, random time frame. I have no idea what time frame this is, but I can pick it out clear as day. Right? Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I can pick it out clear as day. It doesn't come in the same format, and I guess that's why I like the 2K, because look at that bar that I have compared to the bar here. You know?
You mean the doji?
Yeah. The evening star. You remember that red bar I had? Hey, sounds good, Coach Los. Anytime. We here. See, there's none of that on the 5 minute. It's just two massive bars. But again, I mean, I don't know what they call it. I guess candlestick math.
Look, it's right here on the 1 minute, kind of. But it's green, so.
You see? That's that same bar today. That's literally that bar today. That's literally that same bar today from the when Neo wanted to take the short. Now, I've said to myself, in the future, I will get maybe a little more slack, right? Because I will have.
Why?
Because I will have spare cash to maybe try that little trade. That bar was literally 5 points. That's $100 risk, one contract. You know what I'm saying? I'm so disciplined though. I'm like, bro, I don't care right now. Even if it's $50, I lose, I'll be sick. if it's not a good trade, if it's not a disciplined trade. But like you gotta think, $100 with clear break new extreme,
Yeah.
you know. But for now, no, has to be, as you say, I guess, perfect.
Okay, so the break, this is the front
Yep,
here,
yep.
and this is the back.
That's the back. That's right.
What about when we're in an uptrend?
Just kind of think about
So
it like
like,
this.
so it, like this one right here.
Hold on, the chart's gone.
Uh-oh. Am I still here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Think about it like you want the front of the trend line in the uptrend to be your support, right? And in the downtrend, you want the front of it to be resistance. And now clearly you wouldn't want them if it's going up. I don't want them breaking the back because that resistance should be holding it down to keep bouncing it off support. Yeah, you see like that top one, that should act as resistance. The bottom one should act as support. Yeah, you want them to break support eventually and give you the new extreme. You don't want them to break resistance because then it's like they're not really trapping the selling and it's not really being controlled, I guess you can think of it like, right? It's like they just overpowered them. Because again, trend lines don't work, whatever people say. But all of a sudden though, they cannot break out this trend line at all. All right, it's going up, but then it has to angle and fit inside the trend line.
Right.
Right? I just see it as like a range. Like it's just a traveling range, like a moving range. It's slanted sideways, but no, you know the range, they can't break out the high and the low. When I
And
see
here's
that,
your candle.
I'm in. I'm in all day. That's a second entry. Is it a second entry? Maybe it's a second entry short. I don't think so because that bottom. Maybe we count that whole entire bottom there as like a bottom. You know, like the whole thing is zero because we have so many bottoms there. You know, so maybe that whole thing is zero, and then that is 100% a second entry short. That little red bar.
Right here is the. Are we counting the tops or the bottoms?
Bottom.
Yeah. So this was, if this is zero, that's one.
Two.
And that's two.
See, we got that second entry breakout. Then we got that new extreme. And then if you wanna play it reversal, come on. You gotta get in. That's like $100 risk. That's that same $100 risk bar right there.
And you literally wouldn't even have had to get out of this.
At all.
I mean, but the only thing I would have been worried about is the revisit to this fair value gap right here.
Yeah, but remember, stop.
Whether that would.
Stop goes right above that little red bar. They don't come back there. And you know where to get out, right? You start measuring your leg down like we were doing. It's just in the same thing. You're in that move. You start seeing it make that little peak. The leg down. Right?
Dude, I'm getting out right here.
Boom.
At the bottom.
Yeah. Now, if you don't get out, where else do you get out? You copy that, measure it, and
Oh.
look for the two-legged move, right? So it just all depends how you want to play these plays sometimes. Maybe you're like, all right, I'm getting out today at the first leg. So then maybe sometimes you're going to wait for the second leg. It seems like here you even get 3 legs because it seems like that one in the middle is probably even another leg.
Yeah, totally. I was thinking about that, but then I was like, well, let's look at the one that revisited the fair value gap.
Yeah, that's savage. So
And
boom,
then,
boom, right out of the bounce. And then, you know, the new move, you can use the leg to start looking for it. All right? But then you use that to start looking for the other piece of that leg as well. Like I said, I feel like it's like carpentry. Oh, this works over here, and it holds up that side of the table. All right, I'm looking for the other side of the table and has to have the same or around the same measured leg. Or, you know, in your house, you have stuff that starts wobbling. That's what I'm thinking.
Or this could have been 3 separate entries.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I said, it's just how you want to play it. If you draw a trend line in the middle, I'm sure you get another break. Well, nah, the second one. Yeah, that one. If you draw a trend line there, I'm sure you get some type of break in your extreme. Something again. You want it to be kind of, I think, touching more of the body. Yeah, not well. You see the body of the green one? Yeah, and now bring in the top part of it because you want it to touch the body of the green, the second green. Yeah, there you go. A little bit more. You see, because you see that green one where it says 1 in the middle? Yeah, you want it to touch there. That's how I draw those trend lines. It's like I get the part that cuts off the wick, and then like I'll just start, I want to see the bounce. That's how I know it's valid. And move it up a little bit more. You see the top, the body. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. See, so you get a little break, a little tiny break.
This is a break, right?
Nah, because it comes back and closes in. You see how that green one has a body outside of it, though? That's why I would consider it a break. I like any type of body or like meat on the candle. I'm like, yeah, should stay inside the range. If it doesn't,
and it's really a new extreme because we came above here too.
It's like, man, just get in the trade. Those are the ones. It's like you got no choice. That's what I like, though. I like when I have absolutely no. I could be fearful. I could be worried. I could be. I gotta get in.
But would you be counting on this one?
The trend line?
Would you? Yeah. Would you be counting on this leg?
Counting. Oh, counting. So let's see. We can try to count because that's 0. Go up.
1.
Is that 1? There's no wick there?
I can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
1.
so there we go. 1. It goes back up.
2.
2. All right. So just like the last one,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see that's the pattern. These are where I'm just walking you through how I just try to do the research. So now when I saw it before that there was a second entry short, but then it didn't go short on the second entry short, it gave the new extreme, then it reversed. You can kind of look at that as a pattern. It happened on the same one to the left, right?
Yeah, it did. So what was the pattern again?
So you can say the pattern right now is there's a second entry short, then there's a new extreme, and then we'll reverse. Like immediately after the new extreme. Or you can see it does it, and then it's like, all right. Again, remember that, what is that song? Who Let the Dogs Out? It's like the dogs don't come out until new extreme. The dogs can try all they want. All day. Here he goes. He's in the back.
What are you talking about?
My boy is in the back. He's in the back. He's in the back barking right now. So I'm like, here we go with the dogs. But think about it like that. Like until there's new extreme, nothing's gonna be going on.
You get so much newspaper, man?
I don't know. Where's that from?
I don't know. Me and mine.
You guys done?
Yeah.
Oh man, must not
Nah,
have.
one of them one them beat with 2 times.
I was gonna say must not have been good in there.
If you use that same leg
Yeah.
for this move right here, like you didn't get in at the fair value gap. You don't know about fair value gaps, but you got in at this on this path. You could have literally been into here, right? 36.25. Is that the number? Yeah.
And it literally hit the target and start moving.
I mean, you would have caught a little bit of heat though. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't doing nothing. I'm waiting for the target.
Stop loss is at the new extreme.
Yep. And that's like just makes so much sense for me. Like, if it's gonna go higher, it's gonna come out and take me out right here. If it doesn't, it should never come back up here. I feel safe.
13-point stop loss. Oh, 14 point.
So 10 points, one contract, 200, 15 points.
If 200, if you only have one contract, that's a $280 stop loss.
Yep. For looking for how many points?
36.
36, so at least almost 3 to 1. That's that she That's that fire. Alright. You gonna try to take a
So when you start like doing your trend lines and trying to figure out what the pattern is for the day, blah blah blah, you start an Asian session?
Yeah, I usually just start at, the new, whatever the new open is for the day, start looking for it. Then sometimes it doesn't start maybe until after like the 4 o'clock region. Sometimes you might not even see it till like 7:30. And some days it's just not, can't recognize much. But
Well, all week this week, even though the volume's been pretty low for the New York session, the London session has been lit. Like the overnight has been lit. I'm like, dang, I should have stayed up.
I wish. You already know I'd be knocked.
I can't do that either. I tried. I'm not built that way.
I don't think any of us are. Coach JD's trying to build himself that way.
Not in the slightest. I'd be like, ooh. But you see this big craziness right here? That happened overnight.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Actually, no, that was Friday. My bad. Wednesday. Right here.
Yeah,
like, I feel like this was the most volatile part of the day. And then this happened,
Yeah.
Like, this was 10 o'clock, though. And we just, were in this range. We just kept hitting the top and the bottom of the same range.
Yeah, today I have, 3 different ranges in the range. I'm like, come on. Even that, one trade I was looking at, it's right at the midline of another range. They just can't help themselves. Alright. Do we finish going over that real quick?
Oh, I switched somethings. Where's my candles?
That was fire.
All right, so no, we didn't finish. So 2016, 2016 was XAMD, 2017 was XAMD, 2018 was AMDX,
Okay.
which we discovered elicits the break in new extreme after the distribution cycle.
Right.
So that's what we would expect at the end of next year, or toward the end of next year, going into the third, from the third into the fourth quarter. 2019 XAMD, 2020 XAMD, 2021 AMDX. So it seems to be like a repeating pattern. 2022 XAMD, 2023 was also XAMD. So we're expecting 2024 to be an AMDX year, which is this right here.
Mm-hmm.
Where we have our consolidation at the beginning of the year before we get our manipulation cycle that takes us into the distribution, and then we're either going to have a hardcore reversal or we're going to get a continuation of whatever happened in the distribution. But like I said, it's going to look like a break and new extreme after this. So
yeah, man, just let me know when. I'll be done with this in like 30 minutes or something. 20 minutes.
We had the break right here.
Huh?
Of our trend.
All right.
That we moved into after, like in the manipulation phase. And then after that break, we got our new extreme.
Yes.
Yep. And then after that new extreme, we got our nice, huge downtrend right here.
Another double top. Bang, bang.
Oh, yeah. Off of a double top. I mean, this one's a little weaker than the other one was, though, because the other double top was, wait, okay, where are you seeing double top? Because where I'm seeing it is this candle and this candle, but are you talking about this candle and this candle?
Oh, no, I'm saying that red one right there and then that green one. The little green.
Which one?
The little green one that gets wicked out.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Okay, so what I was saying was this one's kind of weak.
Yeah.
Like the other AMDX break new extreme at the end of the year, we had a higher high.
Yeah.
Before we went lower.
Yeah, notice we get a little trend line and then a break new extreme where that first red candle is. That first red candle, see there's a little trend line there, boom, and then we get a break, and then that first big red one is the new extreme. And then it seems like we come up and try to go higher twice. That's why I would really like that. When that little green thing gets wicked out. How big do you think that is? Not that big, right?
What, this little candle?
Yeah.
I have no idea. That little bitty thing is 355 points.
Yeah, so 355, and you're looking for 5,386, so you could get 5,000 points, I guess.
And this was a week. So, like, this week it went up, and then it came all the way back down.
Yep.
That is crazy.
But we're looking for that reversal, no? For the start of the X in this month. What is the bottom of this? Yeah, see? Right when we're about to start the X and we get that double top, I'm with it. I'm with it. Yep. I'm just going to sit and wait. If you're so aggressive, though, right, you get in. This is why some people just get in on that first red candle, and the stop loss goes above, and they're still in the trade because it never comes up there.
We're here?
Yeah. Some people will just get in there for the break new extreme reversal. I'll just play it. It's crazy that we're right at that level. We just broke that double top level, huh?
Yeah. Like, literally.
What is that level? Maybe we come back and retest that level.
Right here? The little...
Yeah.
The little candle level. 659.50.
659.50.
The new extreme level is 767.50. falling into something.
Yeah.
Because that's what this price action is doing. It's falling, but
Yo, that's crazy. Just straight green and now just straight red.
I
Just got washed.
want it to keep being red.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind honestly. Yeah, so now since we're looking for a couple patterns and we found some, do we start next time going down on the daily now?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah, I should go lower. I like today's though, where we went to like what was actually happening right now,
yeah.
and we were able to see it not only on a tick chart, but we were also able to see it on the time-based chart.
Yeah. That's just why I feel like we have to keep doing this more higher time frame review stuff, because it's the same thing. It's the same price action. I can't even help myself but to look at these things all the time. And
Higher low for confirmation of reversal and trend back to the upside.
yeah. Or lower high too. Same thing reverse. Like I'm looking at this trend line right here, I'm like, damn, this one is savage. This one is really savage.
Or a lower high. Okay, so you have how many patterns do you have on your background?
Maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, now you can add another one.
What's that?
The second entry plus new extreme plus reversal.
Oh yeah, and I got it. I gotta add it. You're right. That second entry before is crazy because it really traps all the shorts trying to get it again. Not looking for the new extreme, and then it's just like right after they just go a little higher, and then the move happens.
So are you seeing a lot of the entry models that you use on like this chart right here?
Yeah, like even alright, so go to this last trend, right? The last one right here. The downtrend.
One.
Yeah.
This one?
Yep. We get the break, right?
Mm-hmm.
Goes down. Oh no, not that one. Not that one. The big one. Yeah, the down one.
This one.
Yeah. See, we have that whole trend line, right? We finally get that break to the front.
Here.
You have it labeled right there where it says break, right?
Where?
Yeah, look. I'm like the big downtrend. Yeah.
Break. Yep.
Right. Now, there's maybe no entry there. Okay? So then you just wait. But what happens? You go down a little bit and you get a lower high.
A lower high.
You see that big red bar that ticks above?
Yeah, this one?
Yeah, that's a lower high compared to the last.
So this is a revisit to a fair value gap as well.
See? Again. It's like, come on, man. Take the trade. I don't know what you're waiting here for. If you're so confident, again, I'm pretty sure the 21 would be somewhere around there, wicking that bar out. Somewhere. We don't even have it or need it. It's gonna be somewhere there. What's the blue one?
No. Another turn. These two off. There's the 21.
Alright, so there you go. The first red one, people might even be aggressive and take that little red bar off the 21. Right. So right where the break is, it literally just hits into the 21 and gets decked.
Everywhere.
Yep. And now that's how I know it's a clear downtrend. And if I'm counting just from right there, where you are, right? Go all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first entry right there. Come back down. This whole entire thing is a second entry.
This whole thing?
That whole thing.
Oh, wow.
Right? So that's why, again, you get aggressive and you maybe take the little one. The little red bar.
But wasn't this a break above?
Yeah, but notice nothing else broke below, right? None of those bars coming back broke below. You see?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So boom, you would enter there, and again, I don't know. Some kind of trend line probably has the break. Instant new extreme, turn back. Now you're in already. When you get that second push higher, right? Well, the first push on this move, you want to take that. Now you might not want to take it because you're worried about the 21, but if you start to count from the bottom now, right, of the trend move to the left, inside the trend line, my bad, yeah, at the bottom, come back down, yep, one more, at the low point, yep, so that's 0, right? Remember, this whole entire move is just one push up. Now what do you have? This is the first time we go down. All right.
Yes.
Now we go back up. And now when that breaks below, that's going to be our second push down. I'm looking for shorts. I want to take the second attempt higher. I'm looking for shorts. I want to take the failure of the second attempt higher. I mean lower. My bad. I'm looking for the second attempt lower to take, and I'm looking for the second attempt higher to fail. See how I just switch it? You just gotta keep switching it back and forth. But like I said, that's the entry right there.
1,400 points.
I don't know, man. And like, even if you just take it until that green bar wicks back up, you're still good.
Oh yeah, this wicked up hard.
Yeah, so even if you just get out, that's again why as soon as there's new extreme, I'll wait for the next bar to close, but I'm usually really ready to just put my stop loss there. So I know a reversal is incoming.
And it wicked into another fair value gap right here.
Yeah.
And created relatively equal highs before it took them out as liquidity, and then made a new extreme or a new lower high or higher low.
Yeah.
And he started this new uptrend.
Yep. So I mean, if we can keep our clear minds throughout the day, we should really be able to follow the price just the same. When it's ranging, you see, notice how this trend line you have right here is really wide and big. When it's ranging, you don't look for those. That's the only difference. When it's ranging, I'll look for the small ones, like you have, to the right of it, of the big one. See that little small one inside? Yeah, you look for that little small one. Look for those over and over again, just like we just looked at on the 2K chart.
So if I am a person, a trader, ooh, my computer's about to die. If I'm a trader who wants to use time frame charts, because that's what I am used to using.
Yeah.
I know we're seeing this on a weekly time frame, which is amazing, but what lower time frame chart would you recommend I check out? The 3-minute?
I guess 3-minute or 5-minute. Yeah.
We looked at both when we just did that little experiment thing.
So I guess then it all depends on how how antsy you are. I don't know if you can like wait 5 minutes for a candle, or you want to maybe just do get real quick because 3 minute candle obviously will fill faster. So I think that's what it all depends on. Um, but maybe 5 minute to be safer because it's a little slower than the 3 minute will be pumping.
Well, and I think because a 5 minute can fit into, I mean, a 3 minute can also fit into a 15 minute, it can also fit into an hour, but I feel like the congruency is better with the five.
Yeah, you know,
Confluence.
you see some good action happening on the 15 minute. You should get 3 solid bars
Mm-hmm.
on your 5 minute. Kind of basically like what we do on the 10K, right? Like looking at the 10K, I know I should get 5 solid bars off this one 10K bar on my
Mm-hmm.
2K tick chart. Um, so yeah, I mean, yo, all I see is two-leg pullbacks everywhere. Um, I wonder what they call that. There must be some data term for that. Some pattern.
I'm sure Neo knows what it is.
Oh no! If he don't, he gonna make something up. I tell you, he's rubbing off on me. That's where the who let the dogs out thing came up. I was like, how else can I explain this? I'm like, let me think like how Neo tries to think. But yeah, man.
Hilarious.
I don't know what else we can look at for now. We already did the two-legged moves up on this move. We know where they're supposed to
Oh, I
go.
just do not want to erase this chart. I just don't want to erase it.
You can't save this?
I don't know. Maybe.
Like a copy of it, and like send it somewhere?
I could probably like publish it somewhere and then it'll just be out there in the ethers. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
do it.
I don't know. Let me figure it out first and then I'll
Yeah.
do it. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna be working on getting my YouTube back up and running so people can get to our content a little easier.
Yes. We had some good participation today online, even on the chat.
Oh, good.
Coach Lowe's. I don't know who else was writing, but I see a whole bunch of writing there. So
Awesome. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you.
yes, for real. Great stuff.
Like it's fun for us.
Yeah.
So we're happy to have people here participating.
Way to pay attention, as per usual. Damn, I'm just trying to look at that move right now. I already wrote down that 659. I'm gonna be looking for that if we start
Yeah,
breaking that trend line.
waiting for our AMDX year. I'm like just waiting. And then like you said, I don't remember when you said it, maybe it was earlier today, but you said once the A is confirmed, then it's like it's over. It's
What am
over
I?
from there.
I'm just sitting and watching now and waiting. That's
Yeah.
it. Literally pick parts of the year that you go light on. You pick parts of the year that you go heavy on. Am I going to be trading heavy in manipulation? I don't think so. How about accumulation? Probably not. But once distribution comes into play, hell yeah.
I'm the opposite. Give me manipulation. I don't want distribution unless distribution is clear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but as you see though, just watch out for the manipulation. That's when they're making the traps to go back to distribution. Because I guess it is manipulation for the break, but then we still get a little bit of distribution to make the new extreme.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So you just watch out.
Yeah, break no extreme. That's the AMDX though. This was XAMD. So the M is here.
Right.
We
See,
have a break.
whole bunch of traps in the M.
Where's the new extreme?
Technically, new extreme is just right when it breaks above.
I know, but doesn't the brake come first?
Yeah, so the brake's right there, right where you are right now, and then it pushes up twice. One, keep going, yeah. Just as soon as it breaks the previous high in the trend line, that's your new extreme.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So you know.
So not this one.
No, yeah. That's
But this
still
is part of our count though, right? So this would be 0.
there. You go.
This would be 1. This would be 2.
Yeah, right. That green big 3. That's 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you want to enter, you enter right above that red bar. Stop. Go right below.
I mean, and it was clean. Like this trend line is clean
And you look for the same thing, right?
until we broke in the beginning of the year, or I guess middle. This was February 22nd when this candle happened, the break.
Yeah, it all depends if you see that as a break, because you can see those 3. You see to the left inside. Go back more to the left. Yeah, right there. That's technically a break.
Yeah.
New
Because the body's
extreme.
up.
And then you get a little reversal, and they still can't bring it down. All they can do is make 2 connection pieces for the legs down. One little connection piece, then we push up, and then the other little connection piece. And we,
Yeah, that's the accumulation.
yeah. Man,
Moving.
I don't know. I'm gonna just sit tight, and trade low for the start of this
Yeah,
this year.
me too. January through March.
Yeah, even in these
Or January through June.
for the 50K challenge that I want to do, I usually trade 2 contracts. I might just simply do 1.
Do 1, yeah.
Yeah. If there's an adding opportunity, then I'll go into and then still move my stop loss. But I think just one is gonna rock it. And right now, quick scalps. I'm looking for the targets, but quick scalps are the play.
Well, 44 and 40.
Yeah.
But that's what it's called on my ATM.
44-40. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as that thing goes to freaking 11 points, stop moves to 10. If it keeps going, wonderful. If not, I don't care. I'm out. Bank robbery out.
Yep.
But yeah. Alright, so next time you guys join us and we join you guys, we'll go to the daily chart and we'll see what else we can find.
So when we do the daily, what are we investigating?
We're gonna kind of basically look for the same thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
See if we can find trend lines.
But just on so I've already kind of been doing that.
Yeah.
But I started at the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
Going through the days, marking the time-based highs and lows, and then going through and seeing the patterns in how London's taking out Asia, how New York is taking out London, and afternoon's taking out everything or whatever,
Right.
however that happens.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like a more microscopic look at what it is that we're doing here.
Yeah. And
Well,
now,
actually, on the daily, it's not. It's less microscopic. I'm on. I don't know what time frame I'm on. Maybe the 30-minute or the 15-minute. I can't remember what time frame I'm using. But anyway, yeah, we'll eventually get there.
yeah, slowly but surely, we're gonna break it all down. And we won't have the chart unless Coach Amy figures out how to publish it. But you'll have the video, so you can always go back and look. And I'll post this one in the group too when we're done.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, she will.
So, I'll figure it out because I'm like, I need that chart. I need it plastered on my wall.
She said on her wall. What the hell? I was like, hold on. I just heard you. I was like, what? I don't blame you, though. Me too. I would.
The patterns.
Yeah, that's our constant reminder. Like, oh, why are you waiting and why are you not getting out? Because I'm waiting for the new extreme. What's the new extreme? Don't worry, man. It's on my wall. I'll show you when it hits. So, yeah, yo. No floors this week for you at all?
Nope. No, not till next week.
All right, well, we back next
Actually,
week.
I don't think I don't even have any floors next week. Like I didn't even do my thingy.
Oh shoot, I didn't even do it yet. Sarah usually sends out a reminder. I don't think she did yet, so whatever. I'll do mine
I
soon.
forgot to record this as well. Gosh darn it.
Hey, you don't matter. It's on the live.
I know.
And remember, we could download it. The other day, we could download it for sure.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is once I get my YouTube back, once I get my new YouTube established, I'm gonna want to post these. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We could download this file, and then I could send it to you if you can't download it, and then you can still upload it.
okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Don't even worry. As soon as you figure it out, we back. So yes.
All right, folks.
We
Thanks for
outta
being
here.
here.
All right,
Peace,
guys.
Coach.
Appreciate y'all. Later, Coach Jamie. See you.